Hey, Kings and Dragons, Ryan King 551, and we are back with another Michigan breakdown video. This is week 14 of the Michigan basketball season. Obviously, first thing is first, Jim Harbaugh is not leaving Michigan. There has been reports and drama all over again with the shit show of him saying that he's going to the Panthers or he's going to the Broncos. That is just not the case. Now, a lot of you may have said in one of my videos that in my Michigan TCU video that I was talking about, where it was really frustrating to watch the team lose 2 straight years in a row in the college football playoff, but I've already seen that pain with Michigan in national championships and basketball as well, is that I said Jim Harbaugh is a good coach, but has he peaked? And that's my concern with him and Juwan Howard. Are they're good coaches, but have they peaked in their retrospect? Because Juwan Howard has not won a Big Ten championship for basketball, but he has become Big Ten champion winners in 2021 going into the 2022, I believe was the year, or I believe it was the 2020, 2021. I forget which year it was, but I'm pretty sure it was that COVID year where we were really great and phenomenal. And we went, I think, 23-5 as a team. But yeah, ultimately, I don't know where we're going right now in football and basketball. I'll look at the recruits, guys. There'll be a later video for the recruits. Other than that, let's look at the stat line of this game that Michigan played. So, obviously, Michigan played phenomenal against another really, really good basketball team. Maryland was 10-3 going into that game in Ann Arbor, and Michigan shows up and kicks their butt in Big Ten play. So right now, Michigan is 3-0 in Big Ten play. If we are to go to their standings, they are above Penn State, and they are the third best team in the division as of right now. That is because of Big Ten play. Yes, their record doesn't show it, but their conference shows it. So that's completely two different things here. So Penn State is one of the best teams to not turn over the ball. That I believe they were, I want to say 8.5 turnovers a game, and Michigan's 9.5. So keeping that as a third best turnover teams, those are really good. But as you can see, Pickett with 26 and Luddy, I believe is his name, 16 and stuff. Those were phenomenal players. Michigan, though, took Hunter Dickinson's load and didn't make him go off and have a 30-point game, but he had 17. Kobe Buffkin with 14. McDaniel, though, was doing really well, and Jed Howard with 14. And McDaniel had a couple of rebounds and really good plays there. Joey Baker had 9 points. He hit a couple of threes when it mattered most. Jace Howard came in for some rebounds. Terrace Reed Jr., though, Reed Jr. came in and had a couple of buckets that helped us. And Terrence Williams hit a couple of good, nice threes and a deep two to help us get this win. So shooting from the field, 46.6, 47, 45. Not that much difference. 32.2, 42. That's the difference right there. Shooting better from the 3-point percentage. They shot better from the line. We shot a little worse from the line, but our 3-point percentage was better, and that's why we won. You also can look at the turnovers in this game. This is the first time that I've seen in a long time where Michigan kept their turnovers very low. 35 total rebounds, 37, 5 offensively, 7, 6 assists, 11 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 4 steals, 8 turnovers versus 3. Having 3 turnovers is really good, and only committing 16 fouls versus 20 is pretty good too. Now, guys, if you do go into the standings here, you will see right here, Michigan is now, I don't know why it's at the Big West, is now the second, is at second as of right now. That's because they jump Ohio State. Even though Ohio State is 10-3, Ohio State has not played another Big Ten game right now. And the two teams right now at 11-2 and 6-2 is pretty good, and 1-0 and away on a win streak of 2. Michigan is 3-0 in the conference. So that's why they're the second best team right now. Other teams below them are 2-1, 10-4. It's going to be a good game on Saturday against Michigan State. We'll see if Michigan can jump into the double-digit win column and still continue to show up. Now, Wisconsin, I don't know if they played a game yet or they're not. As of right now, I'm seeing a game canceled here, but I do not know what it is Wednesday, January 4th. So they played a game yesterday. So if Michigan plays on Saturday, well, Wisconsin will also play on Saturdays. So if they both win, they'll still be at 4-0. We'll see which team gets first and which team gets second. But other than that, let's jump into these highlight reel because Michigan played phenomenal, and I am ecstatic by these guys. They've brought me a little hope, a little happiness after that terrible TCU Michigan blow, and I'm hoping Michigan can find a way to win in basketball or in football in the coming years. And I hope in this decade we see a national championship for either team. Doesn't matter which one happens first. I'll be happy that we won a natty. Let's go through it, baby. So 2-3 early start. We got Jett Howard giving it off to Dickinson. Dickinson spins. He puts up a layup and he says, yes, sir. Give me those 2 points. You got Jett Howard who gives it off to McDaniel here. 6'4". Gives it off to Bufkin. Bufkin looking for a screen. He shoots. 3-pointer. Bang! Good shots by Kobe Bufkin there. He's got a nice motor, that kid. Jett Howard drives, and he gets an N1. Count it. And give him the point. Yes, sir. That's a beautiful shot. McDaniel off the glass and in a high arcing shot. That's what Eli Brooks used to do. I like that with these young guys. Give it off to Reed Jr. And Reed Jr. gets a nice spin, is able to put it in the basket. Kobe Bufkin gives it off to Reed and bam! Slam it in his face. Yes, sir. What a play. Like the way he played there. 31-22. Oh, a nice dunk. Game recognizes game, and I think there was an N1 there on the dunk. You know, bad communication there. Kobe Bufkin drives. He gets bumped. N1. Count it. Yes, sir. Boom, another dunk by Penn State. All right. Game recognizes game, but just like football, we're going to get this win. Oh, a miss. You got to get that ball. And look at this. Game recognizes game. He's going to Steph Curry out there. What? Oh, my goodness. He shot a half-court shot and it went in right before March Madness. We're getting craziness. That happens in games. You know, you get some crazy games before March Madness, but Madness is when it happens the most. We go into the second quarter. 42-34. McDaniel, too much dribbling. He shoots a 3 anyway. Bang! Count the bucket. And the bench does get a warning. So just like in football, there are sideline warnings or bench warnings, depending on what you want to call it. Hunter Dickinson in trouble. He puts up a tip. It rattles in anyway. 47-36. This man is red hot. Oh, a good shot off the glass. You know, Penn State has some good guys that are going up there off the glass. He steps back, pops the 3 over Jett Howard, and he gets it. Hey, good shot, though. Game recognizes game. I've hit some of those over players before in pickup. It's tough when you got a guy taller than you. 47-45. You know, watch the spin. Boom, and it's a good shot by Penn State there. Making it tough. 47-all. Gives it off to Dickinson. Dickinson gives it off to McDaniel. McDaniel, too much dribbling again. Gives it off to Howard. Bang! 3-pointer. We need a most Jett Howard. No, that's Bufkin. Bufkin with a nice 2 there. Love it. Thought that was Howard moving. Moves so fast, I can't see their jersey numbers sometimes. Oh, another dunk. Oh, get that shit out of here, Hunter Dickinson says. Nice try. You're not going to put a poster shot over me, he says. Get off to Howard. Howard's in trouble. And he gets bumped anyway. Count it. And 1. He drives through that and drives the contact, draws the contact, and 1. Yes, sir. Oh, and a nice shot over Reed Jr. there. Nicely done. I'll give him that. Game recognizes game. Baker in trouble, but passes it off the glass to Hunter Dickinson, and he puts in a nice dunk there. Beautiful shot. That's what I like to see. 65-54. McDaniel passes out to Baker. Baker in the corner. 3-pointer. Yes, sir. Joey Baker with a nice 3 there. Hey, good shot over Hunter Dickinson, but Twos are better with than threes. I can live with that. I can live with them just shooting twos. Hunter Dickinson in trouble. Gets it off and a turnover. I think that was our third turnover of the game, and then that was it for us, but we'll see what happens. Boom! A beautiful shot by Penn State there. 62-68. Another three. Bang! Penn State. I'll give it to them. Game recognizes game, guys. Good shot, good shooting in this game. 72-69. When we're up by 72 or something and we score that, we usually win. 74. Nice job by McDaniel there. I love the way he plays. And Jet Howard will dribble it out. 79-69, the final score. Yes, sir. That's what I love to see from our team. So you guys can see that Michigan has definitely been dominant throughout the season, and they're starting to get their mojo flowing in big games against Penn State and Maryland, who usually Maryland is a basketball school. Penn State's more of that football environment, but it seems like they've turned the corner and they're starting to have really good basketball teams as well. So we'll see what happens on Saturday when they play Michigan State, but I think Michigan is going to definitely win that one. I think that the mojo is flowing. They're going to find a good game. It's either going to be close or it's going to be far away. But, it is what it is. And we'll see what happens. I wouldn't say start freaking out until midway into February, late February is really when you start freaking out about your team. Oh, no, are we good? Are we bad? Are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? Are we going to make the playoffs? Are we not going to make the playoffs? Are we going to find our stride? We'll see what happens. But until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one.